One of the biggest and most positive mindset changes you can make is one from hope and neediness to openness and curiosity. And what I mean by that is that instead of approaching things in life saying, wow, I really hope I get this, I really need this, I really want my life to turn out into this specific way, instead replace that with the kind of let's see attitude where you're saying, I'm open to anything, I'm curious how things are going, let's see what happens. Sometimes implicit in hope and even more so in neediness is a insecurity and need for control. So you really want this award or approval from others or whatever, and so you're going into the action with a I need and taking mindset. Like, I need to take value from this thing I'm trying to get in order to further improve my life. And when you approach people with that attitude, even very subtly, the sort of energy it gives off is that this is someone who's coming here to take something rather than to give something. And so that subtly pushes people away. One of the biggest things you'll notice is that the more sort of needy, the more you kind of want somebody to like you, the more they're going to dislike you and think it's weird and kind of they like not even consciously sometimes just like be repelled. And it's because you have a taker mentality or mindset. But instead, if you have a let's see mindset, you go in, you'll find yourself way more open, way more willing to talk to even more people, and the people being a lot more receptive, because instead of it being like, oh, this person's here to kind of like get validation or whatever from me, it's like, oh, this person is just being playful. It's a light, fun energy that they're giving out into the world. Instead of judging the world and saying, is it going to turn out the way I want it to turn out? Instead, they're open to everything. That's an attitude that's a lot more loving and accepting. And that instead actually attracts people because they're like, oh, this person is fun. This person is lighthearted. And let's see is still kind of a pro challenge mentality. If you say, let's see how things go, you're like, in that playful mentality, you still have the drive and work ethic to say, let's see how it goes if I put my best in studying for this exam without as much anxiety and stress with being attached to a particular outcome. And when you have a let's see attitude, when it doesn't go your way, you can embrace the negative and keep moving and not have it mean as much for you as failure to make you less open in the future. Instead, you can keep going. So if you really want that good grade, and you say, let's see how much I can do, instead of, wow, I really need this, you still are saying, let's see what my best can do. You still try to put in your best. But if you don't get it, instead of being dejected, demoralized, having to try and reclimb yourself up, you just say, okay, let's see how I can learn from this. Let's see what I can do now. Let's see puts you also in a more present mentality instead of a I need this in the future mentality as well.